If we can get fully funded, then we can have portable IT centers like this one up and running in your area. What's going on?
Didn't you get a letter from the borough?
No.
Damn it. We're the clearance team. Everybody, there is blue asbestos in the building. Everyone out. Come on, out, move. Get out now. Move, out. RF to control. We're inside. What's going on back there?
Fun and games. The game's murder in the dark.
Colin, I need Pakistan online now.
I can't. The satellite feed is scrambled.
Control to reaction force. Everything's corrupted here. 2 officers are in danger. Proceed. Full discretion is yours.
Yeah, that's right. Several PCs. Looks like regular ISDN feeds.
Danny? You told me to watch and learn. I can't watch from outside.
System's still down here.
Tell Danny to hurry.
Found it!
Look at it, yanking files right off our system.
Break the connection. Just pull the line out.
Control, we found the source. We're gonna pull the connection.
Check the traps.
It's gonna take time.
Just break the connection, Danny.
Tread gently.
Control, you've got officers in the field. I'm gonna break the connection.
Back on. Where are they? Control to Anthony. Cleopatra? What have we done?
Countdowns are not good. Go, run!
Please respond. Tom, our people in Pakistan have vanished. Those hackers have wiped 2 of our agents off the map.
Let me understand this. At 11:27 today, someone thrust a hand up our skirt. Our Thames House mainframe was hacked into from a remote site.
Correct. Operating systems were contaminated within seconds. Archive files were swiped at the rate of a dozen a second. We traced them back to a community centre in Stoke Newington.
We attempted to break the connection, triggered a high-frequency pulse that scrambled the offending PC and left my fillings aching like hell.
Meanwhile, they sent us this.
Zeus spoke and nodded with his darkish brows and immortal locks fell forward from the Lord's deathless head, and he made great Olympus tremble.
The Iliad, Homer, 8th century BC. The quote's a threat. Olympus was the seat of power in ancient Greece. Here, it trembles. So, whoever they are, they want to bring us down.
Little inflammatory, Ruth.
Inflammatory? You said it yourself. We've just been raped.
No, Harry said we were groped. We weren't penetrated. MI5 has a website just like Marks & Spencer or the Natural History Museum. These hackers broke in via that website. They got nowhere near the inner sanctum. It's a bit like demonstrators going into the Houses of Parliament letting off fireworks. Alarming, but hardly a threat to the Constitution.
I think you should work on that Homeric quote, Ruth. See what connections you can make. Yeah? You 3 stay here. I want to know what went wrong out there today. Right. I'm giving you a sound grilling. Keep looking crestfallen. Tell me when she's gone.
She's gone.
That woman works for GCHQ. As far as she's concerned, this is not a crisis, it's just a glitch.
And is it just a glitch?
Of course not, it's a bloody crisis. See it as a first strike at our operating system. Someone is going to war.
Do you think she'll go squealing to the top?
She's every right to. But I want to handle this at shop floor level, otherwise brass will be crawling all over us. Now I can keep Ruth busy here, but if these hackers get in again... All right, so tell me.
We were running a satellite trace on 2 officers in the field, operating tags, Anthony and Cleopatra.
The arms trafficking gig?
Yeah. This is a desert site just outside Notkundi, western Pakistan. They were infiltrating an illegal weapons fair. And the fair zone security forces suddenly went apeshit, we don't know why. Anyway, Kalashnikov started speaking and the whole thing turned into a bunch of no fun. Our people were relying on us to guide them to a safe location in the town.
Control, this is Cleopatra. Exchange
When the hackers got in, the satellite link went down. By the time we got back online, we'd lost them. Harry, you know she's getting married next month. If Rebecca didn't...
In case you hadn't noticed, we're on a security clampdown, operating tags only, please.
Sorry. Anthony and Cleopatra. Well, they've been out there a long time. They're depending on us.
Any suggestions?
Well, they've either gone to ground or they're in the ground.
If these sods find a way to hack into the inner sanctum, then every operative will suffer the same fate as Anthony and Cleopatra. MI5 will be powerless, as will this country.
Digicam footage from the IT fair. This is the only face match. Gordon Blaney, 49, born in Sunderland, fully paid up member of the Socialist Party since '76, was once active for the SFM.
SFM?
The Socialist Freedom Movement supports the underclass through sabotage, extortion, and lately through acts of computer warfare. Membership runs into the hundreds, and they are well funded. They detest New Labour, which they see as a presidential government which must be dismantled along with its bodies, us included. We've been expecting something like this from them for a while, but nothing so effective.
They first came to our notice when we infiltrated the NUM during the miners' strike. When the miners were fighting for coal, not dole, the SFM saw it as stage one of a national revolution. Then, 4 months ago, the Home Office received an unofficial email. Talks in poetic terms about a major new high-tech offensive and about, quote, blinding the lidless eye of state tyranny.
That's us. Do they want revenge?
I've been building bridges with the organ of the SFM, the newspaper Red Cry, posing as a freelance journalist.
Red Cry. We've learned that sales profits go into SFM coffers. SFM operatives contact each other through the paper, etc., etc.
I'm angling for the Red Cry editor James Crow to get me in touch with the SFM soldiers.
So, where does Gordon Blaney feature in all this?
Blaney teaches history and IT at Hydale Second School, Stoke Newington. Glowing record. Helped with the initiative to bring computer technology to the inner cities.
Here he is again, taken at the Industrial Summit in Leeds last summer. He was never arrested, unlike this in Nottingham. One of the captains for the SFM, using the miners' struggle to push civil disobedience into other sectors. According to our files, this man is suspected of throwing a nail bomb into a police car and is one of 2 men suspected of GBH on a WPC in Bolton in '85.
We tapped his phone line.
Yeah, they got burnt today, I saw them. Shit, I'm not talking to you on this line.
So, we have ourselves a vicious anarchist who just happens to be handing out pamphlets yards from a computer that is hacking into MI5. We bug his work, his home, his entire life. But oh so carefully, people. He's our best lead and I don't want him bolting. Jane Graham, 25, thank you. Born in Slough. We're just penning her references now. You start class straight away. English curriculum. Years 8 to 10, everything from Chaucer to Charlie and the Chocolate Factory.
Tom, I'm not a teacher.
Well, you're not a canoeist, but you had a canoeing accident last summer in France. What's the problem, Zoe?
Tonight, I'm going to see a friend, and I have to be Emma, the legal secretary. Tomorrow, I have to be Jane, the canoeing English teacher.